Okay. So again, I welcome you all to this session today, guys. So we are now going to spend some few minutes of time, not much time I will take today. So today's class, I am going to focus on explaining you what are the skills and what are the softwares, what is the time duration for each skill, and each skill is used for which type of steps performation. I'm going to explain you those things in today's class. Okay, so please try to concentrate upon the things. Now we will be going to focus on that. Okay, so I told you what are the skills we are going to cover yesterday. So I told you that, sorry, wait a minute, sorry. Okay, so what are the skills we are going to discuss? I told we're going to discuss about Excel. We have statistics. Okay, and we have SQL, Power BI, we have Tableau and Python, and even we are covering the Databricks plus PySpark. So these are the skill set we are going to teach for you is what I told. So with respect to what is the time duration and the softwares that we're going to use. So starting with Excel. I guess everyone know about Excel. We are going to use here the Microsoft Excel. What is it? Microsoft Excel is the official Excel tool. It is available in, I guess, most of your systems. It's a inbuilt kind of software. When you buy the laptop also, they'll be going to install these kind of softwares called Microsoft Excel, Microsoft Word document, PowerPoint, those kind of MS Office softwares are going to be installed. So we're going to discuss about the Microsoft Excel in this course. The tool we are going to use is Microsoft Excel, and we're going to spend a total time duration of expected time duration of 13 hours of class we are going to spend on this Excel. Okay, total 13 hours we are going to spend on learning this Excel related topics. After that we have statistics. In this statistics there is no software tool is used. It's purely mathematical based one. No software tool is required for this statistics. And number of hours of statistics class is going to be 6 hours of class you can consider. Okay, estimated time is what? 6 hours of class you can expect for the statistics. Coming to the SQL, we are going to discuss here the SQL from MySQL Workbench. We're going to discuss what with respect to MySQL Workbench. See, there might be doubts for you people like, if we learn MySQL Workbench in the companies also, are we going to use in the same MySQL Workbench? It may or may not. But you are going to learn the core SQL language. Let them use Oracle, let them use SQL Server, or let them use in the Azure SQL or AWS SQL, whatever it might be. You are going to learn the core SQL logic that is going to stay same in every type of system. So with respect to MySQL Workbench, we are going to write down our SQL queries, which stays same in the rest of the places also when you join in any company. So I'm going to discuss with respect to MySQL Workbench, and the number of hours of class for the SQL is going to be total 25 hours of class we are going to spend. Okay, total 25 hours of class we are going to spend for this MySQL Workbench. And for the Power BI, we're going to discuss with respect to the Power BI desktop. Okay, we're going to discuss with respect to Power BI desktop, and here we are going to spend easily 30 hours of class for understanding the Power BI. And for the Tableau, we are going to use the Tableau public. Okay, we'll be going to use what? Tableau public. And for this Tableau public, we are going to spend some 15 hours of class time. 15 hours of class time. And for the Python, we are going to use the Jupyter notebook. Okay, we're going to use what? Jupyter notebook. So this Jupyter notebook is available in the Anaconda software. And here we are going to spend some 30 hours of class again for completing the Python. After that, you have Databricks and PySpark. So this Databricks and PySpark, we are going to use the platform called as Databricks and learning the PySpark knowledge, how to write it in the Databricks. See, whatever you're going to learn in the Python, it is almost going to be the similar syntaxes for the PySpark also. A little different will be there. We'll discuss about that difference. And the platform we are going to use is Databricks platform. And the number of hours estimated is 15 hours of class time for the Databricks. Okay, for Databricks and PySpark, total 15 hours. So this is how you have been segregated the total number of hours of classes based on the skills. Here, what are the most important skills that we need to focus is, first most important skill is SQL. So it's a very important skill in the data analysis. If you want to become a data analyst, the primary skill needed is SQL. If you don't know the SQL, becoming a data analyst is impossible. That is a very important skill set, SQL. After that, the important things are going to be Power BI and also the Python. So the rest of the skills like Excel, statistics, Tableau, the Databricks and PySpark, those skills are going to be the additional skills for you, which will improve your chances in getting into the job opportunities very much easily. So what is the most important skills we are going to discuss on our course is SQL, Power BI, and also the Python. Rest of the skills are going to be better skills for you. If you can able to learn it much better, it is going to improve your chances also. So this is about the skills, and every software I told is a free of cost. So it is going to be the free installation of softwares. You no need to worry about the subscriptions. It's all free softwares we are going to use here. So free installation of softwares. You no need to install any kind of softwares with paying some money. Okay, it's a free installation, and all the softwares are very much easy to learn, and you no need to worry about that. We'll take care of that. Now I would like to explain you people with respect to what are the different types of steps we discussed yesterday. For which step the Excel is used for, statistics is used for, SQL is used for, we will try to understand. So what are the technical steps we have yesterday is the data collection. Okay, and we have something called as data cleaning, and we have something called as data visualization, and else normal analysis can be performed in everywhere. So this data collection, you can able to collect the data in the Excel, means you can bring any data from the Excel. So Excel skill can be used in the data collection part. And you have something called as statistics is not involved with any of these steps directly, so it's indirect kind of tool that you're going to learn, and it is not involved directly in the collection or cleaning or visualization. So Excel is for the data collection part, and Power BI and SQL, Tableau, Python, Databricks and PySpark, everything you can able to use for this data collection. So I can use the SQL, I can use it for Power BI, I can use the Tableau, and I can use the Python. Every skill you can able to use for it. For coming to the cleaning purpose, same thing. Cleaning also can be performed in the Excel, can be performed in the SQL, can be performed in the Tableau, Power BI, Python, even Databricks and PySpark. Everything you can able to achieve the same thing in this data cleaning also. Okay, you can perform all these things in the data cleaning. And also when it comes to the data visualization, we are going to use the softwares like Excel, Power BI, because SQL can't able to perform visualization, and we have the Tableau and we have the Python. So these are the skills we are going to learn, will help us. See, SQL is not going to perform visualization. Alone Excel, alone Power BI, alone the Tableau, alone Python can completely perform your overall data analysis project. That's what yesterday I told you. Every skill is independent. What is it I told? Every skill is independent to each other. You no need to depend on some other skill to learn the SQL. If you want to learn SQL directly, you can learn SQL. You no need to have Excel knowledge or Power BI knowledge or Tableau knowledge or Python knowledge. If you want to learn Python directly, you can start learning Python. You no need to have Excel or SQL or Power BI or Tableau knowledge. There is no dependency. Every skill is independent to each other. That is going to make you much more easy for learning the things. Okay, so whenever you are going to learn these skill set, it is going to be independent way, and every skill is like a fresh topic for you. That's the reason why we are going to make the students join in any kind of skill. It might be they can able to easily understand the things, because we're going to start everything from the basics to advanced, as I told, and a project will be there with every skill, from Excel, from SQL on project, Power BI one project, Tableau one project, Python one project. Like that, from every skill, there is going to be a project involved in our data analysis course. And the project that I'm going to discuss is going to be the real-time basis, in the sense how in the companies we're going to use these kind of skill set to work on a project. The similar type of projects we are going to handle in our course. That will make your understanding easy, and also to get the better real-time data analysis understanding and the experience easily you can able to grasp it. So whenever you are going to focus on the learning of these skills, the most important thing is learning the practical side, learning the projects. That is what the advantage you are going to get in this data analysis course. The core data analysis skills you are going to learn. Let them use any kind of softwares in their company's side. Once you can able to learn these skill set from basics to advanced, these things are going to be very much sufficient enough in getting the job. If you go for the interviews, the most asked questions would be from the SQL, the Power BI and Python. That is what I have highlighted. These skills are very much important. So definitely you can expect these kind of skills being asked in the interviews. So these are all the skills I'm going to teach you people, as I mentioned, from basics to the advanced in the next class starting from tomorrow. So if you remember the class timings, I told you morning time we have a fresh batch starting from 11:30 to 12:30, 11:30 to 12:30 a.m. and in the evening time we have a batch from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Okay, we have the batches available in the both morning as well as the evening times. You can join in any of the batch timings of your choice, and you can able to start from tomorrow itself. Okay, you can able to start from tomorrow. So any kind of time you can join, I would be the trainer for you to teach every skill from the basics. Okay, so with respect to this data analysis, we have discussed yesterday with respect to the skills on the theoretical side. Let me now discuss the complete setup on the more technical side. So when I talk about more technical side, it is going to be the data collection, how the cleaning will be performed, like that. Okay, so now let us consider the scenarios when the data was going to be stored in different companies. When you say a Zomato kind of a company, their data storage is going to be different from the bank data, and the data that is being stored in the healthcare data is going to be different with respect to the Amazon system data. So always the data is going to be stored in different types of systems according to the requirement. See, where is the data can be stored? I can say my data can be stored in the SQL server. I can store this in the Oracle systems. I can store my data in the Azure, or I can able to store it in the AWS. Like in different places I can able to store my data. Whenever my data was stored in different places, what is the first thing I told? You need to collect the data. What is it you are going to do? Collecting the data. I am calling this process as ETL process. What is it ETL meant by? Let us see what is ETL. ETL stands for extracting the data, transforming the data, and loading the data. When I say this ETL step, first thing is what you're going to do, extract. Extract in the sense what? Extracting the data in the sense collecting the data. That is what is one of the step I told yesterday. After understanding the requirements, I told that we are going to perform the data collection. Data collection is nothing but extracting the data. So when you're going to extract the data, whether it can be in the SQL server, whether it can be in the Oracle, whether it can be Azure, whether it can be in the AWS, your data can be at any place. You can able to bring the data. So that's the reason why we call this data as unstructured data. Okay, we call this data as unstructured data. So your unstructured data, you are going to extract it, you are going to next do the transformation. So when you are going to transform this one, your unstructured data is going to be converted to a structured format. Again I'm repeating, data that is stored in different types of source systems is called as unstructured data. So this unstructured data, I'm going to do the transformations upon that. Whatever is the resultant after transforming this unstructured data into the structured one, I'm going to load that particular data set. Where you are going to load? Into some place called as data warehouse. See, yesterday's steps are more on the theoretical side. Today, whatever the steps I'm explaining are on the technical side of the data analysis. So try to understand it carefully. Wherever your data might be, first of all, you're going to extract the data. That data is going to be unstructured, and the transformations or the data cleaning, when you apply that unstructured data, is going to be converted to structured data. That structured data I'm going to load and store it in the data warehouse. So what is this data called as? This data is called as structured data. Okay, this data is called as what? Structured data. So structured data in the sense the data that is transformed and that is in the good shape for you to perform the analysis. When you are having the cleaned data, what is the next step? Once you have performed the data cleaning, the next step is you're going to perform the visualizations or your analysis. So that is the next step. I'm going to perform the data visualization, or else performing the EDA step. Also I told you EDA stands for what? Exploratory data analysis. So this particular structured data, I am going to perform the data visualization or the EDA, and represents that data in the form of the charts and graphs. So when you represent this in the terms of charts and graphs, after making that, what you're going to do? We're going to share with the clients. Okay, we're going to share with the clients. So this is how the workflow is going to be for your data analysis. First of all, you're going to bring the data, that is ETL. E stands for, after extracting or bringing the data, you're going to transform that particular data. That is what T stands for. After transformations, you're going to load that data. That is what L stands for. So performing the ETL activities that can be achieved directly by your entire Excel can do, and entire Power BI can do, the Tableau can do, the Python can do, these kind of ETLs. Okay, and you have separate tools nowadays in the market to perform only these ETL things. But as a data analyst, you are going to perform so many things. One part is ETL. In that ETL, I am going to store that data in the some data warehouse. This data warehouse can be again in the Oracle system or in the SQL server. Again, I will use it, but this time I'm going to store what? Structured data. Previously, you might have unstructured data, but I have converted that to structured data. This structured data, I'm going to store it in different places. See, this structured data is what I'll use it for performing the visualizations. Let it be in the Power BI, let it be in the Tableau, or you can do that in the Python, or you can do data visualization in the Excel also, or in the analysis you can perform those results. Whatever you get, those insights, I'm going to share with the clients. And you know what clients are going to do with those insights? They're going able to make some decisions, and those decisions will help their company in getting the growth. Simply, these are the things that you should understand in a more technical side. Yesterday, to explain this, the time was not sufficient. I need to actually hurry it and explain. Instead of that, if you can take some extra time today, it would be more clear the steps and what are the skills, the time duration of the skills, the software tools. All these things are better explained when you have some extra time to go through. Okay, so that is what is the reason behind taking some extra time today to explain you all these details. Okay, so I am done from my side, guys. I just wanted to provide you these details. Just have a look about the skills part, because that is an important thing when you're joining in one course. You need to know what are the skills and time duration and the tools they are going to use. That is important. Okay. So this is how the skills and the time duration. Can you let me know if you have any doubts with anybody? Okay, so from tomorrow onwards, guys, you can able to join in the morning class. If you're interested, you can join in 11:30 to 12:30, and in the evening time you can make a join in the 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. So my suggestion is to try with the morning time, and if not possible, go with the 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. There is no problem. In any batch you can able to join, and you can able to learn the things. Okay, so that's it from my side. From tomorrow, your class timings are 11:30 to 12:30, or else 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. So regarding the other details, you can have a word with our management, and if you have any technical related doubts regarding the course and all, you can please let me know. I will be going to answer your doubts now. Any doubts, Prem, Ifayat, Sai and Ashoka? Unable to hear from anybody.
No doubts, no doubts, sir.
Okay,
Just
thank you so much.
timing issues. So you told me I can talk to
Yeah,
the
yeah,
team.
please. Yeah,
Yeah.
please have a word with the team. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Thank
So,
you. That's it.
Yeah, welcome.
sir, this is the same batch for Telugu people as well.
Yes, Sai, the same batch, because we will be going to have the students all over the states, right? So English can be the better way to communicate, but if you want any explanation in Telugu, let me say, sir, I'm unable to understand this particular kind of concept, means you can let me know. We can discuss over Telugu also. I will explain you that particular concept in Telugu so that you can also get the better understanding. Okay?
Okay. Is the classes are already started from Telugu people? Or
No,
classes
no,
will
it
be
will be
start from
started from
tomorrow?
tomorrow. It would be from tomorrow.
Okay, okay, sure.
Yeah. Anything else? Okay, then fine. It's good interacting with you guys. So please try to connect from tomorrow onwards. So Venkat sir will share you the class link. So please do join, and definitely you will be able to get the better understanding of the skill set starting from tomorrow onwards, because the two classes are introduction class only. So from tomorrow onwards, the actual skills are going to be started. Your batch will start from tomorrow onwards. Okay. So thank you so much for your time. Please make a joining, and definitely you can able to get the complete understanding of this data analysis course. So thank you so much. Have a good rest of your day. Bye everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Harish, sir.